welcome everybody, welcome. Good Monday afternoon. Where the heck is my mic? I don't know. Sheesh. All right. Bear with me. It's the Black Mamba. I'm back, Jack. Let's get into it. Costa Tsyzu is a pound for pound fighter. How about that? All right. Jamel Charlo, that's my guy, though. That's my guy. I will admit that.
Lisa left out, didn't Bryson tell you the limousine pulled up in front of my house? The door kicked open, and I seen it. It was Tupac, and Lisa got out
and drove away. Like, what that got to do with it, right? Well, Costa Tsyzu, I can't really even pronounce the whole name right, but Costa Tsyzu might be reincarnated by his son Tim. Hey, he was throwing that old salt and pepper. He know how to throw it. Somebody was showing him right. Woo! Come with that right hand. Something vicious. I already did a video on it before talking about Tony Harrison carrying that left hand low like that, man. I mean, man, this ain't, I mean, he represent Detroit, not the Philly shell type, whatever. I don't know what was going on with that left hand. You know what I mean? But your boy Tim wasn't playing no games at all. Okay. So let's get that out the way. So, like, hey, he's a pound for pound fighter. You know what I'm saying? You have to recognize that because, you know, I mean, at first Tony was, you know, when they was doing the interview, but I knew he was going to be off because he took that shirt off. He had that shirt off like that. Right then and there, I knew it was trouble. He looked cold, he looked dry. I don't even know how long that was before the fight came, but he looked cold and he looked dry to me. And in that conference, he was telling Tim, you know, man, you know, how you even get here. you ain't even make the playoffs, man. So I don't know. Maybe that lit a fire under his ass. Got home, his daddy got to talking to him about legacy and everything, and close this out. And they can't deny you a shot at the champ, even though Tony was just a fill-in anyway. But man, that's good stuff, man. That's good stuff, man. Tony Harrison, what I'm saying, you always, go out on your shield. But man, it's just some small things you could have did. And I'm not just saying this as a YouTuber. Like, some of these guys be on here and whatnot. I mean, I actually be, coaching and, in the boxing room, I'm going tonight. 5 o'clock, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on some of that Costa Tsyzu, that salt and pepper, man. Cause like, man, as long as they throwing, you know what I mean? They throwing that, bam, bam, coming back with that hook, bah, bah. When he was throwing his right, bah, land that monkey there, bah, come back with the hook, man. It was, hey, man, Tony, man, he had his head, bah, bah. You know what I'm saying? Tony kind of tall anyway, so that head was sitting out like a sore thumb, and the man was teeing off on that, man. Because you had that left hand low, man. You had that jab pumping and working and popping and popping and popping with that, man. But you know what I'm saying, he seemed like he might be even a little bit stronger than Charlo. You know what I'm saying? Then he had those 2 fights to watch out fight, so he had to study Jermell, study Long, So he's like, perfect. If I get through you, then you know what I'm saying, I get to the man to beat the man, right? That's what he said. So, with that being said, I believe, the performance that he put on and the way he stopped him in the same fashion, the exact same fashion, Jermell stopped Tony with the blah, 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 blah. But then instead, Tim TSzyu landed the blah. You know what I mean? He kind of did it a little differently, but I believe he was trying to mimic the same damn knockout, man, which is incredible, which was amazing for him to have that a frame of thought to actually go out and execute those moves like that. He came a little bit short of it, but it looked good. We all seen what was going on. Those that box and no boxing, we all know. Afterwards, I still haven't heard the part, but I heard he even called out Jermell from what I'm hearing. So, hey, Jermell, man, you my guy, man. Lions only. Mr. Keep Running Your Mouth. Iron Man. You hear me?
Everybody in the world
knows Jermell Charlo is the man right now. Okay? So, hey. I mean, Jermell Charlo is the man right now, but Tim TSzyu is the man too, is what I'm saying. In other words, it's going to be a good fight. That's going to be a good one. And that young kid is, he's, I don't know. I don't even know how old he is. I just call him kid because I'm way older than him. But he seems like he's ready. He talks the talk, and, you know what I mean? He barks back when people bark at him. And I like the kid. I think Tim TSzyu could go a long way. But right now, I think Jermell Charlo with, because I'm a twin myself. I have a twin sister, but we both were very competitive. She was a 2-3 time city champion, 2 or 3 time state champion. I'm a 2-time city champion. And, got third in the state championships twice. Supposed to win though, but anyway, that's a long story. I don't make no excuse, but yeah. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah. Tim TSzyu keeps doing what he's doing, man, he's gonna be a force to be reckoned with. I'll say that. Um, you know, people have their opinions. Say, he didn't fight anyone, but now he has. He's beat the ex-world champion Tony Superbad Harrison. So now Tony did acknowledge him having that one win over the other guy's name. I can't remember the guy's name, but he said he did have a good win. So now we got 2 good wins. So, woo, bring the heat, right? Also, we had the return of John Jones. He turned me back on to the UFC because first I wasn't watching. Then you got Kamaru Usman just lost again this weekend. I like Usman, though. I think he is a good champion. I think he held the championship with some good dignity and carried himself as a proud Nigerian. Also, so did Ngannou. Now, I'm kind of suspicious of Ngannou stepping out of there right when John Jones stepped in there or whatnot. But other than that, he was a good champion, too. I enjoyed you, too, Ngannou. So thanks a lot, champ. And then Izzy, of course. Israel, freaking nature, man. You know what I'm saying? At first, I made a video and said I didn't know, what he brought. But now I know, man. He is a warrior, man. He didn't even go all the way out, and they stopped it, what I mean? I've seen people worse condition than that, and they let them continue to fight. So, man, Izzy, man, I ain't never got nothing to say about you, man, because you're gracious in defeat as well. So, like I once was the winner of an Outstanding Wrestling Award and a winner of Outstanding Sportsmanship Award, and a wrestling camp was a leader, top of the nation wrestling camp in Estes Park, Colorado, with Tim Newman, the coach of Iowa, D1 Iowa State. It was running that deal there with my coach Gary Porter. Came on in with us as high schoolers, and I even got recruited pretty high from Southern Pueblo coach. But anyway. It's just the combat game. This is Master League TV. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. I don't have very many subscribers at all. So if you could hit the subscribe button, I appreciate that. And, share and like the video. I pretty much appreciate it here. Master League TV out the ONE, the Combat Awareness channel. So, also, Cynthia Baumgartner, man, that is the sexiest woman in boxing. Okay? Her and Claressa Shields. But the reason I say that is because, the way, the way Alicia is in that bathing suit. But, man, start looking forward to weigh-ins, But, yeah, that shit's off the chain. But excuse language, we're on YouTube. Don't want to cuss too much. But I hear a lot of people saying a whole lot worse stuff than me. So I lost the fight with Kamaru Usman. I did finally end up getting to see it. And heck, man, I don't know, man. Kamaru, man, you very well could have won that fight. It was very close, but he was landing some solid body kicks because you were pretty much thinking he was going to kick to the head because that's what he had, finished you with last time. But he kept faking it and going to the body, kicking you right there in the body. And I think that it just the way it looked was those refs could have been just going by that. But other than that, you was taking him down. You was hunting, stalking him. He pretty much was on a retreat. Like, I'm the champion. Come after me. Come after me. I get it. But y'all was in, I think you were in London, right? You had all the crowd on his favor, right? So, man, that was a lose-lose situation for you. But you went out there. You fought like a warrior. You know what I mean? You can hold your head high like a warrior. In my eyes, you could have did enough. You actually did enough to actually, you could have, that victory could have went your way easily. But big up, champs. Thanks for holding it down. Good. But now the UFC's on to something new with Mr. Leon Edwards, middleweight champion of the world, UFC. So it's all good. Also, they had Kobe Covington up there. He was making his bid in on it. So, Kobe is a good fighter. I like seeing him fight. So that'll be a good one. As long as he don't bleed all over the place, it'll be a good one. But because some of those guys are just bleeders like that, like Nate Diaz and all those guys. But they be very well kicking people's ass, but be bleed all over the damn place. But it's all good though. Still great entertainment, right? So if you like the content, please hit the subscribe button. Subscribe. Okay? If you like the content, you like what I'm talking about. All right? Got merch coming out. Well, I already got it out, but I got the comic book. I didn't have it in here. I showed it up to you. I put it up to the screen last time. But that's all I got for you. So hit the like, subscribe button. This is Master League TV, out the ONE, the NEB, better known as me. You know what I'm saying? Mr. LITTLE. Those that in the vicinity know what I mean.